Hello and welcome to this part 2 of lead allocation using round robin fashion. And here we are going to apply more advanced condition while allocating leads to your sales team. So we can apply condition based on product. Specific product lead should go to specific person. Second, geography based filtering or conditions. So where a specific geography leads can go to a specific team or a person. The third condition is we can also track if a salesperson does not present in office, is not available in office today, then lead should not go to him. So attendance based allocation as well. And finally, we can also put certain cap or limit on a daily lead allocation or monthly lead allocation. So your lead will not go wasted and no one will be overburdened in your sales team. So I'm going to teach you each and every of these automation, these conditions, how to build them using no-code, low-code tools as well as using advanced automations, and we will do it together so you can implement yourself in your business. So finally, this initiative is taken by Automation DIY and you're going to learn so many transformative automations and AI implementation for your business. So stay tuned. Let's check out more videos to see how this thing can be implemented. Thank you. Welcome to this first lesson of round robin lead allocation with advanced conditions. So over here, first of all, we are going to create an account with make.com. If you do not already have an account, go with this particular link and you will get 10,000 operations free for the first month. And subsequent month, you can get 1,000 operations, which are more than good to handle about 500 leads every month. In case if your requirement increases, you can always go for a plan upgrade, and that will be like a $10 plan for 10,000 operations on a monthly basis. Once you click on this link, it's going to take you on this kind of a page where you can create account with either Google, direct Google sign up, or you can fill in your name, email, password, and you can just create your account right from here itself. Once you're done with this, let's jump to the next video where we are going to set up the entire Google Sheet master for the lead masters as well as for the sales team master. So complete this first step and I'll see you in the next lesson. Thank you. Perfect. So welcome to this lesson 2 where we are going to build a lead master inside Google Sheets as well as a salesperson master where you can manage all the condition, all salespeople name, the respective details, what product they're working on, geography, attendance, and so many other things. So we are going to build it together and I hope you are familiar with this particular sheet, what we did in part 1 of round robin allocation. So we have some basic details of every lead. It's first name, last name, email, phone number. These two fields we added. So when lead arrived, date and time, as well as the salesperson name to whom this lead is allocated. Now, considering a couple of other conditions, we can also take it like if at all you're asking, let's say lead about their city or state, or let's say country. So which country they're coming from or which region they are coming from, right? So here, let's say, let me just try something of state, for example. Then we can also add a product interested. So what kind of product this lead is interested in, right? So let me just product interested, because we'll have to capture these information. You can capture these information into your lead form as well, be it on Facebook, LinkedIn, Google Forms, or forms on your website or something. So we can just capture these two more informations. And then other things stay same. Over here, we have created a long list of sales people this time. So they are like almost 26 sales guys, right from person A to person Z. So these are like considering salesperson ABCD until 26 people. Now, secondly, we are tracking a condition, how many leads we allocated them on a particular day or month. So this is going to be a cumulative count. So whenever we allocate one lead to person A, it's going to be count 1. Again, we allocate a lead to person A, then it will be 2, 3, 4, 5. So at any point, we can see how many leads are allocated to this guy. Third is here we have applied applicable products. So I took this example as a dairy company or as a dairy produce company. And here we have products called butter, cheese, yogurt, cream, and the milk. So for example, let's say person A is responsible or more responsible product is called butter. The person B can be responsible for cheese. Person C can be responsible for yogurt. So they are working in their own specialization of these products. So over here, this column indicates the reason which is these people are responsible for. So for example, the A, B, C, D, E, these 4 guys or these 5 people are handling North region for these different products. So I think instead of state, we can make it a region, for example. So considering, let's say we are getting a distribution inquiry or we're getting any orders, and that person or that end lead prospect is indicated their reason, which reason they wanted to get the service on or get this product on. And these people are responsible for their respective reasons. So let's say E, F, G, H. So these guys are responsible for West region, East, South, and Central. And also we are tracking another advanced condition called working today. So whether this person is working today or not. If this is no, then they are not going to get any leads. If it is yes, A is present in office, then he is going to get leads. Otherwise, like we'll have to make some arrangement where some leads comes to A where this should go. or his region where they should be allocated, right? So this is our basic Google Sheet setup. Obviously, we can add more columns, more conditions, but for now we are taking only these basic things. In case if you have any different example, any different business use case, do let us know in comments or direct message to us, and we are going to create that kind of a use case for you alongside this entire lead allocation mechanism. So for now, I'll leave you on this. I will also share you this particular Google Sheet format where you can simply replicate this Google Sheet. You can go here on file, make a copy of the sheet within your drive, or in your CRM, you can structure the same thing, and then we can take it from there, the next step of this automation. So I'll see you in the next chapter where we are going to build the make.com automation scenario with all of these leads master allocated connection and the sales team master, and all the leads are coming in with various information and how we are going to allocate them. So I'll see you there. Thank you. Okay, so now comes the most exciting part where we're going to establish this entire automation scenario. And now this automation scenario will be built on make.com. So let's log into Make. I think, okay, I already logged in here, and I'll even share you the scenario blueprint once we are done completely with this. Okay, before that, I will show you a real cool trick. So how I can generate or how I use ChatGPT. So for example, let's say currently you see all of these data are straight available, right? So they are all the same data point available here. In case if I wanted to generate some dummy data, because we are not going to have the live leads at this point on this demonstration, and I would need like about 25-30 leads to be processed and to show you how the entire location is working. So what I'm going to do is I'll just take this entire data out, this entire column structure. I'll go to ChatGPT. Let me start a new chat. Okay, perfect. And I'll say, okay, generate me set of dummy data for the following leads master table. Okay. Now this would not know what is the reason and product interested. Take following reasons and take following reasons. So here we can say we have 4 reasons available over here: north, east, west. Okay, I'll just say north, east, west, south, and central. Now product, consider the following product list. So here we have these 5 products available. So now GPT, you will see GPT is wonder. So it's going to generate a whole list of data. Okay, I'll say give output in proper JSON format and hit. Okay, so over here it started generating data. So first name, last name, email, phone number, region north, butter, then region east, this is cheddar cheese, right, and so on. So it generated me how many? Okay, I'll say generate a set of 25 records. I think initially it gave me 10 records. Now we are asking it to generate 25 records. So it's going to rerun everything. And you see the wonder. So GPT can work really fast in this case, and we will have very soon we'll have this entire data available for our own automation testing. Good. Okay, meanwhile, let's go there on the make.com scenario. Over here on this make.com scenario, I'm using a parse JSON module because we got some dummy data from ChatGPT over here. Now this is not necessary, like it's just for the dummy data to start the entire scenario. However, trigger can be anything. So trigger means like from where or which event the scenario is going to start. So for example, here we have something called Facebook module, Facebook leads ad, and we can add this trigger called new lead. So triggers when a new lead is created. So as soon as any new lead arrives, this particular module is going to trigger the entire scenario. So I'll just apply it over here. Now similarly, the trigger can be anything else. So let's say if I'm going with LinkedIn forms, so it says LinkedIn lead generation forms, and I can simply apply this trigger. But you should ensure that the trigger should be only one for one scenario. So one scenario cannot have multiple triggers. It can only have one trigger. In case if you have multiple lead sources, we can create multiple scenarios for that instance. However, the trigger can be only one. Even this include WordPress form as well. So for example, I'll say WordPress, and over here there will be a submission. So as soon as someone submits a lead item, it's going to trigger this entire scenario. WP forms, let me see. Yeah, over here it says watch new form entries. So we can add even this one. So it can be any trigger which is coming from where the leads are submitted, and they can trigger the entire automation scenario. Now in the next video, I'm going to show you how I use this entire data to run this dummy scenario over here, and we are going to build this entire automation scenario step by step with all the conditions, with all the mappings all together. So thank you. I'll see you there. Perfect. So let's start building this automation scenario over here. So I'm not taking either of these triggers at this point because obviously I don't have any ads running on there, but I'm going to show you entire process using this entire test dummy data, which we generated using ChatGPT. Now this is a JSON structure. I'm just going to copy this, and this module is called parse JSON, which will give us complete feel like we are getting leads run, right? So let's run it once and let's see. So we here, this got all the output bundle, John Doe, his email, his phone number, reason, and the particular product. And this is the same thing for Jan Smith, for Mitchell Brown, and so on. So considering example, we got 25 leads which are coming from different region for different products, and the basic details of lead is like a name, email, phone number. So let's start building this. So what we should do initially is over here, whenever there is a new lead coming in, that lead is going to be allocated or put into this particular lead master, and this lead master will carry first name, last name, email, phone number. Let me just cut it down once. So I think we just need a single name. So I'll say instead of this first name, I'll say full name, not taking last name as such. Let's remove this column. So we have full name, email, phone number, reason, product interested, and so on. Second sheet, what we already gone through is salesperson name, allocated lead count. So whenever there is a lead allocated, it's going to be count 111, increase by 1, and applicable products. So let me just replicate this entire thing across all the different salespeople until here, and considering this person is also selling the whole milk. And over here we have reason. At this point, I'm not considering this working today. I'll just go for these two conditions of applicable product and the reason, assuming that everyone is present by default on this given day. So what we should do initially, first of all, when there is a lead is coming in, we should first check which salesperson or who all salespeople are available to take or to attend this lead, who are eligible. So for example, let's say if the lead comes for butter from North. So here we have a sales guy. Let's just apply a filter. So we are going to search for butter, and we are going to search for North, right? So here we got only one guy is called person A, and person A is managing North region for the butter. So lead should go to him directly. So this is the method one. So for example, if there are more people engaged into one region for a particular product, we'll see that example later on. So initially we are just going to go with this condition. So here we are going to add Google Sheet. Let's click on Google Sheet module, and initially we'll have to search raw. Search raw is like we wanted to search who is eligible to get the lead for a particular product and a particular reason. So let's go for search raw. Now here I added a connection, so you can just click add here a connection, and then connection can be established. And from here you can go for my drive. You can put round robin method 2. So you just have to type the sheet name. So our sheet name is round robin leads allocation method 2. Then we are going to look out for sales team master sheet, because initially we wanted to see who is eligible to get that lead. So let's say I clicked on sales team master, and this will give me a couple of search criteria because we are using module called search raw. So here I can say reason is equal to the reason coming from here. So it's the North region. So if someone who is allocating or who is managing the region, which is like directly mapped to the region selected by the lead, then we are going to check out for that person, and I'll apply second condition is called and I'll say applicable product is equal to the product they are interested in. So you should ensure that whatever options you have here, butter, this cheddar cheese, or Greek yogurt, ice cream, whole milk, and so on, these names should be exactly same in your lead form as well. If they are going to be a little different, then this automation will not work because it's working on the exact equal to condition. So this should be exactly same. Now, in case if you have any case problem, so let's say, for example, the yogurt can be written like this, right? Or it can be, someone can just put it like this, right? A small y and a capital Y. So in this case, we can go for called something equal to case insensitive and case insensitive. So over here, so I'm just making by default case insensitive, because if someone do a small case issue or like not capitalizing or small the letter, then this automation will fail. So currently I'm just looking out for person who's eligible or who's responsible for the reason selected by lead and product selected by the lead. So for example, if I go and click on run this module only, I'll say North region and I'll say butter. Let's check out who comes in. Perfect. So we have person A who's working with butter and who's like responsible for region North. So whatever lead comes in, it is going to be allocated to him. And straight away we can click add a raw. Again, let's select the sheet. So over here we'll have to type in our round robin. So here you can search the thing, round robin lead allocation method 2. We can select the sheet. So now we are adding raw to collect that lead or to get that lead inside our Google Sheet. So here we are going to click on lead master. And since we are adding a raw, it's going to ask us to map information from other modules. So here we can click on first name, and the first name is coming from here. So let's say I just have to map both of them, first name, last name. Email will come over here. Okay, let me see. Give me a sec. Okay, so we have first name, last name, both available over here. I think I wrongly disconnected this. Let's insert one more column. I'm not sure why I did that, but okay. And this is the last name. Perfect. So let's go here. Let's again select the sheet. So it's going to be round robin allocation part 2 method 2, round robin method 2. And this is very straightforward. So you just select the lead master. It's going to give you all the fields which are available in your sheet. So it's the entire table coming from the sheet. And over here, I can simply map it. So first name, the last name, email ID, phone number, reason, and as well as the product we are interested in. Now, when the lead is allocated, so we can simply go here. I am currently putting now. Now is like the date and time for this particular point. So I'll just say now, and I can simply format this date. So I can apply a condition formula called format date. Here I can say dd mm-yy. It can be anything as per your requirement, but I'm just taking this tmy. And over here we have salesperson name. So salesperson name is going to come from this search module, and here we have salesperson name. So I can simply select it from here. That's it. Now our automation is good to go. Right? So you must be wondering like how it is so simple. It is actually simple because it doesn't take much time, and you can build like almost any kind of automation once you are clear with your object or your requirement. So we have total 25 leads. Let's try and process leads only until okay. I think it'll ask me to process everything. That's okay. Currently you see there is nothing in this sheet, and this sheet is also okay. Okay, one more thing we wanted to add here. How many leads are allocated to each sales guy? So for example, I'll just have to update a row. Okay, so what we wanted to do, when we are allocating one lead over here, we are going to add that lead onto this count as well. So we'll have to add the sheet called sales team master, and as soon as one lead allocated there, the count will increase to 1 for this one, right? So here I'm going to use a module called update raw. Right? Update raw is going to update value in a existing raw or the different fields. Okay, so over here we have to select the sheet again. Again, we are going for round robin allocation method 2, and here now we are going to select the sales guy sheet. So over here, sales team master. Now it is asking which raw you wanted to update. So obviously we got this search raw result is like we are searching for the sales guy over here. We are selecting raw number 2 or whatever the row comes in. It will be dynamically mapped this module. If it is coming, let's say row number 26, it will automatically take row number 26. What we wanted to do, so we wanted to sum up the leads allocated to this guy and then adding 1 to it. So I'll apply a function called sum. I'll check this one. It's called lead allocated. Obviously by default, it's completely blank. There is no data available here, or it may be 0. But as soon as it will be 1, 2 or something, then it will keep on adding 1 more to this entire thing, right? And this is pretty straight. So in case of make.com, when we apply a formula, we can simply like how we do in Google Sheets. So we just have to click on or add comma between the different values. In case of make, we have to do semicolon. So we're doing sum of this semicolon and 1. So whatever value coming from the previous search or the existing item in the sales team master, we are going to add 1 value to this. I hope you understood this part. Let's rename a couple of these modules. So I'll say search salesperson or search correct salesperson. Here we're going to add lead info and allocation, and then over here we are going to do another thing is rename and update salesperson lead count, allocated lead count, I would say, right? So these are 3 modules which are already done over here. Now let's save the scenario and let's run it. So it's going to run for 25 people altogether in the entire row. Right, so let's click run once and let's see what happens. So here we got total 25 outputs, and you can see here it is allocating lead 1 by 1 to each of them. So this guy got lead 1, this guy got lead 1, and here you see all of these leads are keep on adding. Let me just zoom it out a little bit. Perfect. So you can see the wonder, the magic here, and all of the leads are getting allocated. Daniel is requested for East ice cream, that's gone to person N. Sophia requested for West whole milk, gone to person J, and so on. And this will take hardly any time to allocate all of these leads. Now, this is working currently on demand. On demand means like we have the entire lead collection available here and we are allocating them all together. In your case, in practical life, it's going to be like as and when lead arrives. So either of these modules, be it Facebook, Lead Aid, or LinkedIn or WP Form or something else, they will be connected here and you will just have to turn on the scenario. So as soon as any lead arrives, it's automatically going to run through this entire sequence. So you don't have to do any of these steps. This is just I'm showing you from the example or from the practical exposure perspective. So see here, we got, I think all 20, okay, one last, Sebastian Green. He is central, he is looking for cheese, allocated to person B. So you see all 25 leads are already processed over here. And now let's check out the round robin. So in this, this person got 2 leads, person C got 2 leads, Greek yogurts, North region, and obviously he's working today, so there's not a condition. We did not get any lead for ice cream in North. So yeah, we got this live example of lead allocated across different salespeople based upon the product and the region condition. So now in next video, I'm going to show you another set of good data, maybe 10, 20, 30 more leads, where we are going to apply more fixes, more combinations, and let's see how that performs. So I hope you liked this, you enjoyed this entire part. Once I'm completed with this entire scenario, I'm going to give you a complete blueprint of this. So over here, I can export the blueprint, and same way you can simply go here and import blueprint inside Make. So you will have this entire scenario pre-built. Plus I'm going to give you complete link of this entire sheet as I shown you last time. So you can simply make a copy, build all your connection inside make.com, and you're good to start with this automation without doing anything. So I'll see you inside in the next video. Thank you. Okay, so let's start with some more data. Now over here you see we applied ChatGPT last time and we asked it to generate some dummy data for 25 records, and I think it allocated most of the records over here in a proper manner, like almost everyone is getting at least 1 lead across the board. Now we can ask GPT, create a set of 25 records, 25 new records with repetition of product and reason. So this time we wanted GPT to give us repeated products and repeated reasons. So the allocation will go to very selective people. So let's say, let's hit enter. Now GPT is creating this. So here, let's see. Okay, really fast. By the way, this is a free or paid version you can go for, and it's called ChatGPT 4o. So I got a paid version over here, and I would recommend it. You should get it because it's super helpful, super easy to make any task and do like really complex things. I think it did a fair job over here. So we got many repeated lead of butter, yogurt, whole milk, and so on. So this just an array is out. Let's copy. Let's bring this entire data over here. And as I said, like this is just dummy test data. Otherwise, you can simply connect the scenario over here. So when you're using the scenario, you can simply connect it over here, something like this, and you can straightforward move this module over here. So this is a trigger. This thing was called trigger, and the first module we can simply drag, drop, connect, or just attach a string to these modules, and this will be good to go. So for now, I'll just unlink it. I'll just move the trigger over here on this. I'll park it back. Let's move it back here, connect, and we are good to go. Okay, so let's rerun this with the new set of data, and I hope okay, it took the same name. Can you change the names and give us, or maybe let it be, that's fine, we're not bothered about this. So let's run this and let's see what happens. Perfect. So GPT got us covered, and let's see. So here your leads started coming in. We have Emily coming in, Michelle, Jan, Dojon, and so on. And these guys, so you see here, this is a repetition of Matthew John's. Okay, GPT did something wrong here. This is allocated to 2 guys, Daniel, Sophia. It will not happen in general in practical life, but however, it is doing a fair, good job. And here you see, on this leads master, their count started increasing. So people are updated with 2 lead, this 3 became 4. Somewhere the next should also become 3 or 2 something, right? We'll just have to refresh and let's see. Yes, so leads started allocated more to all of these people, and I think the scenario is still running, it's just over. So over here you see, whenever we are processing any lead, particularly over here, let's say, so it got 2 filter conditions. I'm just showing you the backend of this so you understand. We got first condition as north and second is butter, and we got the person response, person A, who's working butter and north, right? And his condition is working yes today. So yeah, this is how the second set also run together, and we got all the lead process as well as all the sales team master also came up right here, and these are automated allocations happen, right? So I hope you understand so far what we did, how we have done this automation scenario. Now in the next video I'm going to show you how to add this working today working condition as well, and if someone is not working, then we are going to exclude them. But what will happen in that case? The lead will remain unallocated, because if, let's say for example, A is not available for butter in north region, he's handling, and he's the only person who works on butter in north region. So either we'll have to apply some sort of a like backup plan, some sort of person who can take the lead instead of his case, or we will have to just figure out the lead should go blank, and by default no one is allocated to this lead, so this particular column will stay blank. So let's see how this entire thing works, and obviously after that we are going to apply even more complex conditions. So I hope you are enjoying this course till now. I would recommend you to go ahead and import the scenario, do this entire automation trick with me. So it's going to be a hands-on practice with you. In case if you have any questions, do let me know. We can sort it right on the chat or on direct message, right? And let's see in the next part how we can just modify a couple of more conditions. If there are more people in north region for butter, and if someone is absent, how the lead can be allocated to only one person or the people who are present on that particular day. So let's check out the next video, and that's going to be more exciting. Thank you. Okay, so this chapter is going to be super exciting, because in this chapter we are going to apply the condition working today or not. So we are going to link this entire deal allocation directly with the attendance of your sales guys. Now if they are not present, and if someone else in their team can substitute them or he can attend their leads, then we are going to allocate leads to that guy. So for that purpose, we'll just have to clean up this entire data. Let's clean this, and let's go and clean this entire data as well. I'm going to show, it's already so much clutter over here. So we are going to generate a new set of data where there can be multiple salespeople engaged on a particular product in a particular region, right? So that will be one. And second, we are going to substitute if someone is present or absent. So let's dive into GPT. Let's figure out some more data. Okay, lead is fine. Let's go for generate. You can skip this part, it's going to take about a minute time to generate everything. So if you are not interested in this GPT prompt, just skip it. Generate data for the following table structure of sales people master, right? And over here we are going to use this is the table structure what we have right across. Products are over here. We can simply give it all of these products to GPT. Region are north, east, west, south and central. I want at least 3 people in a team which handle each region and product. Okay, that's nice. Rest will take care. If someone is present, absent, that data will or maybe mark at least one salesperson from each team as working today equal to no. Okay, nice. So create at least 3 sales people in each team which handle. Let's see what GPT does. Okay, it is giving us good amount of data. So we have Alice Johnson, Bob Smith, these people. So butter, and they are into north region. So perfect. GPT is doing great job. And over here, allocate lead count we don't want. Okay, let it be. We'll just skip it. Okay. This time, give this data into a table format. Let's see what happens. So we can straightforward copy and paste this entire data into the Google Sheet, right? So let's copy. Let's try to paste it. Okay. So here you're going to learn a little new thing. So we are going to do a split text to column, and we will do by custom. So we have a pipe over here, pipe symbol, and this entire data is just gone over here. Perfect. What we have to do is, it's bad, not okay, not that great. Let it be. We'll just try to perfect. We got this entire data aligned properly. Let's clean up. Let's do a little more cleanup. Perfect. Another one, and I think we are good to go now. So let's format this properly. Once you get the sheet, you will also like it. Otherwise, this kind of formatting, you'll just curse me on this. No problem. Great, we are in good shape for now. That's nice, look good. Perfect. So applicable product is butter, someone is north, cheese east, west, south, and central. So for example, we have these many different sort of teams created for each of the product for each of the region, right? I think we missed out something is create, or let it be. So in this team, Bob Smith is not available. In this team, Avi is not available. In this team, Henry is not available. You see, I'm just removing all of the lead count, and for now, generate 25 leads data for the following product and reason combination, right? So over here we have done this, and over here one more time, let's give the lead info as first name, or maybe let's take this entire thing from here itself. Return output in proper JSON. So this is I'm doing to create the entire data. Perfect. It is started, and it's giving us data for butter. So GPT got screwed, I think. It is generating so many data for almost same east cheddar cheese, west yogurt Greek. Okay, I think there is some issue with the prompt. Let's fix it. It is considering it 3 times. We don't want it 3 times to do. Let's give it again. So it generated 5 leads for this combination, because honestly we have only 5 combinations available over here. So it is doing it 5 combination for each of these reasons, right? Once this data is out, we are going to put this data into our JSON structure, JSON file, and let's see what happens. Perfect. The data is out here. Let's put it here. I'll just have to keep the JSON structure clean. Perfect. Again, I'm telling you, you don't have to do any of these things. It will be coming from your respective data source, but for the demonstration purpose, I'm just using it. Now, the main part comes of this entire video is here. So in case if someone is not available, we are going to apply another condition is called working today is equal to, or it should be equal to yes only all the time. Now what will happen if we are going to do this? Let's say yes, then you will find there are 2 people in this team who are working today. So it's going to give us 2 names, Alice and Charlie. However, we wanted to allocate this lead to only one person, right? So how this will happen? Because we cannot obviously we cannot do much on this, right? So we are going to apply two more things over here. One is called sorting, ascending or descending. So let's say go for ascending, and the order of the sorting is going to be based on the lead allocated count. So what will happen? It's a number. Let's check it as a number. And maximum allocation out or is 1, for example. Let's do. What this will do is, in case if we are going for butter and north, we are going to get two records which are yes. Yep, Alice and Charlie. However, whoever has a low number of leads, so for example Alice is at 0 and Charlie is standing at 1, then we are doing a order by the count of leads allocated to them and the ascending. So for example, if I go ahead and check it now, just run this only. Reason I said north and product is I said butter. Let's see who comes in. I'm sure it will give us Alice's name. Perfect. So here we have Alice Johnson. However, if Alice got 2 leads now and Charlie has only 1, then again if we run it with the same value, reason is north and product is butter, I think this time we should get the other person, not Alice. Perfect. So we got Charlie. Why? Because Charlie has a low number of lead count and he will be preferred in the sequence. So it's a simple ascending descending thing, sorting. So we said sort by ascending, order by allocated lead count. So allocated lead count is this column, and this is getting updated when we are allocating lead to each of these guys. Yeah. So let's try this. Let's do it. Okay. One more important thing. We said maximum number of records out is 1. Why 1? Because we just wanted to allocate one lead to one person, not multiple. If you do not apply this, or if you say 2, 5, then there will be 5 records coming out and all of those 5 people will get the same lead allocated to them. So let's see. Let's work out again with the data we generated, and it's already parked over here. Now I'll clean it up. I'll go here. This is also cleaned. Perfect. Let's run. Great. So over here you can see the north lead is first allocated to Charlie, second to Alice, Charlie, Alice, Charlie, and they are like keep on getting. So now Alice got 3 leads, Charlie got 2 leads. Now we got on the east cheddar cheese, so we got David, Frank, and so on. Now in this case, let's say for example, if I'll say this yes, they haven't came yet, so I just put in this Henry as yes. So Henry should also get the allocation now. It is yes. He's getting 2. He'll also get 2, I think. Okay, Henry got 2. Nice. And for this, let's say I'm saying this also no. Let's see what happens, because it is lower in the sequence, so I can just edit, modify things over here. So they both go 2, 2, and this will get 3. Now in this case, this person should get all 5 leads because these 2 are absent on that given day. I'll also make it a little good. Drop down, it's no and it's yes, and that's great. So you can see here the vendor this got all 5 leads, these 2 are absent on that particular given day, and this is how we have done our conditional allocation, where the leads are also allocated based on their attendance status. So I hope you find it super helpful. Now in next lesson we are going to rerun it again with some more data, some more complexities. Thank you very much. Good day. Bye. Hello and welcome again on this another advanced lead allocation automation. So yeah, here we are going to apply the monthly lead allocation limit in this part. So you can see on my screen, I had in the last time we also were tracking like how many monthly lead allocated to each of them, and as we discussed, like these are going to be today's or daily lead count, which are going to reset at the midnight of every day. However, these lead counts are going to accumulate throughout the month. So for example, today we got 5 lead allocation to each of them. However, this is day 10 of the month and we got 50 leads allocated to each of these people. So right, like we can compare the monthly allocation to the monthly limit, and once we see here, everyone got 75 leads over here, right? So for this example, now let's say if we are starting day 30 of a month where daily leads are not allocated to anyone, like it's just start of the day, and in this case we have someone got 121 leads, 120 leads, 123 leads, and so on. So these people will get restriction on the number of leads they are going to get because their monthly quota will be filled. So, and maybe for example, this person started regular office and he got only 70 leads so far. However, this guy got 123, this got 121 leads. right? Or maybe let's make it 124, for example, so far in the month. Right now, whatever lead goes to this person based on his daily capacity. Along with that, we are going to check the monthly capacity as well. So on a day, he can have five leads. However, his monthly remaining leads are only 2. Why? Because you can see here. Okay, let me just change it right across here. Right. So our basic previous example. So now here we have total month daily limit is 5 available because nothing is allocated to him. Today 0. However, his limit was 5, so he has 5 eligibility. However, on a month level, he got 123 leads so far. His monthly limit was 125. So ideally, he should get only 2 more leads, not 5. So this limit will even not override this limit, right? So now we're going to make some changes across here and let's see what happens. So again, on the same Google Sheet module, let's check out and let's add one more condition over here. That is going to be months remaining capacity. And here we are going to apply again a numeric operator greater than 0. So someone who has monthly lead limit remaining more than 0, and it is going to get leads, otherwise not. So let's save it. Let's see what happens. So we are going to run this entire scenario once again and let's see how it works. So let's check out. First lead goes to Alice, second to Charlie. Okay, he got 123, he got 125, 124, one more allocated to David. Great. So you can see here the remaining capacity is going down, and very soon you can see Frank got all 125, right? So these people will start getting remaining leads, and in case if someone is not available, then the leads will just go off without any allocation. So this is how allocation works, right? And okay, let's see some magic here as well. Now allocated to Nathan, central whole milk to Olivia, to Nathan again. Okay, waiting for next record. What happened? Okay, everything is processed now. So for example, you see here 2 were allocated to him and 3 went to him because he has capacity for only 2 and his limit is reached. However, he has capacity of total 5, and out of that we got 5 leads, so 3 were allocated to him. And this is how the entire sequence works. Now if I'm going to allocate once again all these 25 leads, assuming they are coming all together, you will see most of leads will stay. So this guy is not getting any lead now. Alice is done with his quota, so most of the leads are now started going blank. Why? Because everyone reached their capacity. Someone who does not, then very soon they'll be. So all 125, like he got 124, I think he's going to get 125, 23. So these are different products coming in and the leads are getting allocated, right? So, and I think if someone reaches this 5, then he will also not get any more leads because either his monthly quota is available or not, doesn't make difference. He got 5 leads. However, his daily quota is gone 0 and he will not get any more leads, right? So leads which are whole milk and central region, let's see, whole milk central region, only 2 were be able to allocate to Nathan and the 3 went without any action because his daily limit reached and his monthly limit reached. So yeah, this is how the entire lead allocation is going to work, and I'm excited to see what different conditions, what different logics you wanted to apply in your own business lead allocation. So currently we have discussed couple of them, like the product, reason, working today or not, monthly, and the daily limit for the lead selling or capacity for each person. So in total we applied total 5 conditions over here, and I demonstrated you everything on the live call, on this live video, how the entire thing works. Now in case if you wanted to implement the same thing using some sort of a CRM, then I'm going to show you right away how this can be done in the next video. So stay tuned, let's see how it works. Hey guys, super excited on this particular lesson where we are going to see how we can take this beyond Google Sheets. So in case if you have any proper CRM which is connected inside Make or which has API based integrations available, how we can implement the same logic, the same lead allocation on your CRM. So let's dive in and let's check what can be done. So essentially we have two parts over here. One is a lead master and second is a sales team master. Now lead master is going to like something which hold your lead information, right? Now this can be done inside any CRM. However, in case of this sales team master, since we are applying multiple calculation, multiple formulas, logics here, they should stay on Google Sheet itself. However, what can be done is along with this salesperson name, we can also do the salesperson CRM ID, right? So we can just put the CRM ID over here, And when we are allocating lead to any of these sales guys, we can simply map their CRM ID while allocating lead to them in CRM. So essentially, the entire lead information will go to CRM plus along with this owner name or the lead owner name or his ID mapped, and they will be allocated to them. However, the remaining logic will stay here. So logic about the daily lead count, the monthly lead count, the product allocation, reason allocation, because we need some sort of a database where we can hold this entire data, hold this entire information. So let me show you how this can work. Now, the first module where we're getting leads, so this can be any one of them. So be it Facebook or LinkedIn or WP form or something else. And apart from this, this logic or this particular module applies search correct salesperson. This will be intact. We are not going to touch this particular one. The only change will happen is here. So you can add a new CRM or maybe something else. So let me just add a module, and here we can go for, let's say for example, Salesforce. So on Salesforce we can simply do create record, and once we have a connection available of Salesforce and you are using Salesforce, you can simply click create record, and then you can map it, the create connection for Salesforce. Let's go with this one, sandbox is fine, click OK. Let's see, I don't have a Salesforce account yet available, but let me try. No, it's a client account, I cannot do that. But yeah, this is the logic, right? Let me just go with another example of Zoho CRM. So here you will have something called create an object, and on the same way how we added things here, like once you add the Salesforce, Zoho CRM, create a lead or create a contact module, then you will see the same field mapping, which is called the first name, last name, email, phone number, reason, and whatever fields you already have inside your CRM. Let me showcase you something what we use in our company. It's called Zoho Begin. It's again Begin CRM from Zoho. Perfect. So here we have contacts, and each of these contacts would have multiple fields. So first name, last name, email, mobile, city, country, and so on, right? A lead source or maybe product interested and so on. So these things can be directly mapped inside here. So let me try this one. Begin. Now Begin has modules available for each of the actions available for each of the modules. So in case you wanted to create companies, contacts or deals and so on. So let's say I wanted to create a contact whenever I get a new lead. So over here I applied this, and in this section I can simply go ahead and map the values coming from here. So first name is here, last name also goes here, title we don't have, email address we have, so let's map email, company we don't have, we have a mobile number, let's add this phone number, and obviously something more, right? So mailing state, mailing country or something else. So let's say I'll say mailing state, and the state can be, I can map reason, there can be a product interested, so obviously I can map the right product according to the CRM settings. Ensure that when you're adding any CRM module over here, the options should match exactly what you are getting in the form. So this data should identically sync with your CRM, the options you already have given to there, and I can simply click OK. So now whatever leads are going to come based on the allocation, they'll just straightforward go to your CRM, and they are going to create a record, create a deal, or create a lead or contact, whatever you choose. Now, along with this, how the assignment works. So over here, when we are assigning leads or we are allocating leads inside Google Sheet, we had a column, it's called the salesperson name, right? Same thing has in the CRM as well. So if you go to CRM and if you see any existing lead, let me just open this one, existing, and there is a CRM manager is owner of this particular lead. Now this can be something else also. If you have 10 people in your team, in your sales team, you can just apply or add them, and you can choose them, like who's the owner of this particular lead. So this is how you can add your salesperson over here. Now when we go into make.com scenario, let's check out this one, create contact, and this contact is also asking us to add a salesperson or the owner of this lead, like to whom this should go, right? While we are creating this, so let me see, previous owner or the lead owner. So we can add like this kind of a list you can get from your CRM based upon the settings, which field is that, and I can simply say Anuj Kumar, Abhishek, Varsha, Noor, or someone, let's say Varsha Dikshit, someone who's the owner of this lead. So their name can be mapped right from the owner name itself, which is coming in right here. So this is the salesperson name, I mapped it here, and values are coming from this one. So by default, every lead is allocated to only one person, and this person is getting in here as the owner of this lead. So yeah, this is how you can implement your CRM modules as well. And as I said, like this supports almost all of the CRMs available in market. But still, in case if your CRM is not available, then you can go for that API based integration. And this API integration can be done using a module called HTTP over here. So this API would, you'll have to like just make a request in API. So for example, let's say I'll say HTTP colon s colon this, and maybe there will be something called api.zoho.com, right? And then you will have to have a post method. There may be slash contact and then slash create or something like, and then you can add all the respective values of this particular lead over here. So you can like again depend upon your respective CRM setting, and then you can apply all these things right across. So add all the values, ensure this authentication is done and this API is working, refer the API documentation of your respective CRM, and then you can easily do it. Otherwise, in case of CRMs, if you click here, add module, I'll just say CRM, you will see all of them. One CRM, Pipedrive, HubSpot, Close, Zoho, even Microsoft 365, Neon CRM, Espo, almost all type of CRM. A long list is available over here. It's like I think more than 200 CRMs are there. So yeah, I hope this part would have helped you to understand how you can implement your own CRM while you're working with this lead allocation mechanism. So thank you very much. Do let me know your questions and comment. I'll see you in the next video.